Hi Capricorn, this is Psychic Medium Eric bringing you a general reading for September. I want to thank all you viewers for subscribing and liking my videos. I really appreciate it. This has been a labor of love. Like I said, this isn't my channel. This is everybody's channel, not just mine and your guys too. Like I said, I hope you learned something from the videos. I hope you take something away from it. All right, remember these are general readings, so check your moon and rising signs to make sure if this doesn't resonate with you, you could be checking another sign and see if that reading resonates with you. But like I said, it's a really big labor of love. I really appreciate all you guys with the comments and all likes and all you subscribers out there. Like I said, I will continue to serve you guys in whatever way you guys need. Now, if you guys want a personal reading or you want to make a donation, please check my description box and it'll give you all the instructions you need to do to get in contact me to make a private reading. Or if you just want to make a donation, that's fine too. Or if you want to just watch the videos, hey, go for it. These are for you guys anyway. So now we are headed, for you Capricorns, we are now headed into September. All right. I'm using my two decks like I always do. I'm using my Holy Grail Tarot. I'm also using my Archangel Oracle cards too for overview of the readings. So, I'm also using a new spread now. It's called the Journey spread. Basically, it's going to be a journey through the month. It's going to have a beginning, middle, and end. So this is the Journey spread. It's a really cool spread that I came up with. And I think you guys will enjoy it. Leave me feedback if you enjoy the spread or not, okay? I will go through it as we start from your beginning of the month and to your journey through September. All right, Capricorns, well, without further ado, let's head towards your journey. Now, I remember last month with you guys, because basically your reading right now overall is basically about relationships. I don't see too much work there. I think you guys are more relationships, because I remember last reading last month, relationships for you guys, it wasn't the best. There was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of trouble with relationships, if I'm remembering correctly. So, but this month it looks like this month you're gonna be setting that in order. Because I feel like finances for a lot of you guys is good. I feel like work for a lot of you guys is good. So I feel like this month is for Capricorn. It's going to be about relationship building or repairing or going for relationships that you want. Okay, the basis for your reading before we start off is the Grail Seeker, or in this case, is the Fool. So basically, I feel like this is a restart button for you guys, especially since you guys had tough relationships last month. I feel like this month you can move forward now with things. You could start taking those steps to creating your ideal relationships or to repair them, how to fix them. Some of you might be starting off on a new career path or a new job path, or I feel like this is going to be a month where there's going to be a lot of spiritualities coming up big for this month for you guys too. I feel like you're really going to get in touch with yourselves this month. Definitely on a highly spiritual level, because a lot of spiritual energy around this reading. Just looking at it, I'm just getting the feeling of spirituality, psychic insight. So you guys are going to be taking a very good look at yourself and taking a look at what's going on around you. After all, you may have been coming out of a tough September, but it's a tough August, but you're going into a really good September where you could finally start, repairing relationships, moving on, or just starting new ones. Okay, like I said, work really isn't in this spread for you guys. It's relationships, like I said, because last month wasn't the greatest for you guys. All right, so you're coming into this month with the Lady of Vessels, or in that case, the Queen of Cups. So basically, you're coming in with that psychic insight, emotional healing I'm getting. So a lot of you may be healing emotionally from last month. It could represent a water sign around you, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or this could actually represent you. You're coming in with emotional healing, psychic insight to yourself. You're kind of radiating right now. I feel like you guys have come through a tough month. Now you're kind of radiating now. You've been through a lot. I feel like a lot of healing is going to be going on during September, and a lot of, like I said, you'll be doing a lot of spiritual work. A lot of, so some of you might be doing meditation. Some of you might be getting some Reiki, which is always good. I feel like you guys will be healing your energy, healing yourselves. And when you start healing, then you can start working on the things around you. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of spirituality in this reading. That's how we're starting it off. You're starting off with some healing. You're starting off with some compassion. You got illumination around you too. So basically, you're seeing things very clearly, and now you're ready to start off on a new path, whether it be relationships or career-wise. Most likely it's relationships, though, because that's what I'm getting very, very strongly. So you guys will be going to create your relationships, either fixing them or going for new relationships. Okay, what you guys have coming up for you is the Lady of Stones. This could be a male or a female. Another earth sign, which will be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So that's what's coming up for you guys. It could mean even on a financial level. It could mean that you're getting your finances in order. You know, you're getting your materialistic. You're getting your materialistic world in order. Some of you, it could be a romantic partner too. Another earth sign or somebody with an earth sign in their chart. Okay, but like I said, if it's finances or careers or relationships, you're definitely going for them this month. And whatever this could be helping you also with the healing process, whether you're healing finances or you're healing relationships, or whether you're healing relationships or you're healing finances. That's interesting. I got the word mentor. It could be a mentor coming in. It could be an earth sign mentor, but I just got that, so I don't know what that means. It could be somebody helping you. It could be a partner. You might be mentoring a partner, or you could be seeking out a spirit. This is interesting. You might be seeking out a spiritual guy or a spiritual. Maybe you take another psychic, or some of you might be going for Reiki, or you might be just seeking out somebody in the spiritual department, whether to get a reading or just to get some energy healing or to get some insight into your life. Because because that's what I feel like. Because spirituality is very big for you guys this month, and like I said, you're kind of heading into a new directions right now for you guys. I feel like spirituality will be a new direction for you guys. All right, this is what you. All right, this is part of the journey. This is what you need to lose: is the moon. In other words, lose the fear. Trust your insight. Okay, always trust your insight. But basically, with the moon, what you got to let go of is the fear. I just think last month with relationships and everything was so bad that you're kind of fearful this month, or you're still carrying some of that fear over into this month. So, like I said, if you're carrying any fear in from relationships or anything else, or even with money, just release it, because everything is going to get a lot better. All right, and also the moon. When you get that and your fears, it also tells me to check around people. You know what? Make sure people around you are who they say they are, okay? Because the moon, like I said, the moon, it's all actually, and also I'm getting is the moon with the psychic, and also moon plays very much with your psychic abilities and stuff. So, but right now, I just feel like since it's in the what you need to release, it's fears. That's what it's fears. Like I said, you guys do have a lot of spiritual energy around your reading now, but this card telling me it's time to release the fears and release illusions that you might have regarding relationships, or whether it be work-wise, but mostly, like I said, with Capricorn, it's going to be relationships this month. There's a lot of water signs around you too also. This is what you have right now is the Six of Swords. What this means is basically you're going into calmer waters right now. You're sailing away from all that stuff in August. So if you were in a bad relationships and you're sailing away now, you're moving on to a lot calmer waters right now. You're healing again. It's another sign with this card and with this card. Basically, you're healing right now. All right, like I said, whether it's creating relationships or trying to fix relationships, or you're just coming in with just a lot of healing energy. So you could be reconciling relationships. Some of you might be starting new relationships. It's helping you heal from the past. But like I said, go forward without fear. Like I said, work isn't really showing up too much in this reading. So, I mean, I'm sure some of you have work, but mostly, like I said, for Capricorns this month is spirituality, relationship building, working on families. I'm getting working on how to improve your situation with relationships. Communication is also coming up too that you'll be working on. It's very like I said, a lot of these because another reading I also did, communication was also very Sagittarius. That was one where communication was also very big too. Anyway, this is the issues that you're going to be facing is the Ace of Cups. All right. Now, what that tell it kind of falls into what I was saying before. Even if with love or the start of a passion right now, you might be a little bit scared of it right now because you've come through a hard time. So anything now that's igniting your passion, you might be a little bit fearful of, like the moon. So you might be fearing if good things are starting to happen to you, whether it be work or relationships. You kind of sitting there going, you know what, good things are starting to happen. Sometimes you fall back into the fear mode. So, like I said, don't fall into fear. Like I said, anything good coming in for you now, it's really good. Like I said, you got the Six of Swords, so you're going to be sailing into calmer waters now. Okay, now what you got coming up for you that? What you need to take forward. Look at that, the the Eight of Wands, which means communications. This is very important. How you communicate. If there was a breakdown with communication, now is a good time to work on it. If you're having trouble, communicate with other people who can help you if you need to. It also means that things will start happening swiftly too. Okay, once you release the fear and you've got some new passion coming in, whether it be love or work, it's going to happen swiftly too. That's what the Ace of Wands does. You're going to be carrying that forward into the next month, and probably it looks like towards the rest of the year too. All right, but it's telling me that communication is going to be very important. And it also could mean love coming in very quickly too. Love, or a job coming in very quickly, or love coming in very quickly, or your relationships will be resolved very quickly. Like I said, with the Eight of Wands, remember, communication is the key. In some cases, with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords, you could be traveling or going on a trip too. So be mindful of that too. Okay, basically, and now you got what is calling you onward. This is what's calling you onward right now. The Brother of Stones. And you know what that means? It means learning, or in this case, it could be learning about spirituality, learning about a new job trade, learning about relationships, learning about what went wrong in relationships. Like I said from last month, learning how to work on yourself, learning how to work on relationships. I think this is more learning on working yourself. Uh, I think this is more learning on. I think this is. This is about working on yourself, learning how to work on yourself, learning how to heal yourself, learning how to, like I said, learning how to heal past issues with yourself, learning how to communicate, learning spirituality, because I feel like a lot of you are going to be doing that month too, okay? So this is a card of learning. So you're going to be learning a lot about yourself this month. I'm also getting, you guys are going to be learning a lot about yourself this month. Basically, you're going to be setting a course, and then you're going to be traveling it, whether it be with relationships or jobs. So once you learn about yourself, then you know how to go and get it, because you're very well grounded and you know how to achieve it, whether it be with finances or relationships. All right, but you're going to be doing a lot of learning about yourself. And like I said, a lot of you are going to be taking up spirituality, like spirituality courses, getting readings, getting maybe some Reiki, some healing. Yep. Okay. Now, how do you take the next step? How do you take the next step? Nine of Cups. This is the wish card, meaning wishes granted, wishes coming true. So how do you take the next step when you see the Nine of Cups there? Start by taking little steps. Find out about yourself. Learning how to communicate. Learning how to heal. Learning about spirituality. Just basically, this is the Nine of Cups. So the next step you got to take is to basically focus on what you want and go get it, because you guys have the ability. There's going to be an opening this month, like I said, with the Fool, where you're going to be able to attain anything you want. All you have to do is learn how to lose the fear. Like I said, communication is very important. It's also very important, I feel, this month, is to find out about yourself. And then once you find out these things, then you're able to go what after you want and what after you desire. All right, and just take some time out to figure out what you want and what you desire, whether it become work or whether it become career. Like I said, with relationships. But like I said, a lot relationships this month. It looks like it's going to be really good because there's a lot of healing going on. All right. And your final outcome, the final destination will be guess what? The Hierophant, which in some cases, it could mean marriage, since there's a lot of relationship stuff. So some of you might be going towards getting married. Some of you might be seeking out a spiritual guide, spiritual counseling. All right. It's also a card of sticking to tradition. So maybe you guys are looking for somebody very traditional, or you might be very traditional yourself in your views or in your values. But I think a lot of you might be seeking out spiritual advice, whether you go to a church, whether you seek out a psychic, whether you seek out any kind of person who works with spirituality. Because like I said, spirituality is really big for you guys this month, and you're going to be learning a lot about yourself this month. And then once you learn about everything this month and you come up to this, you'll have your values. You know what you want to do. You know what you want in a relationship. You know what you want in work. But I get the sense, and like I said, in very few cases it could be marriage or getting married or planning on getting married. Basically, that's what that card stands for. So you're going to be starting off the month with a lot of healing, a lot of illuminations, and as you move through the month, everything, Six of Swords, things are going to calm down for you, and even more healing will come. You're going to have some new opportunities for love, maybe work. Something's going to ignite your passion. All right. Like I said, take this forward. Things are going to happen fast, but also remember, communication is very important. And also finding out about yourself. This is what this learning card is, the Brother of Stones. So a lot of you are going to be learning about yourself. It could mean even learning a new job trade or a new skill too, but I feel like this is going to be a very spiritual month where you're going to be learning about yourself. Okay, and then like I said, going forward, follow your dreams. Go get that Nine of Cups. Your wishes can be yours. Just take the first step. If it's seeking out spiritual help, then do that. Okay, now I'm going to see what my Archangel cards say about you Capricorns for September. All right, give me some more messages that'll help my Capricorns for September. More messages for Capricorn for September. Give me more messages for Capricorn September. Oh, here we go. Like I was saying, wonderful. Excellent. Two cards popped out, like I was talking about. Life Review and Clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they are your guidance. And that popped out with Life Review. So you guys, exactly what I've been sitting in already. You guys are going to be going over your life, finding out about yourself. What needs to be healed, what needs to go. Okay, like I said, this perfectly sums up the reading there. I also got through a couple more cards. Like I said, spiritual understanding right now. You're understanding yourself spiritually. You're understanding why things happen. You understand what courses you have to take. So sometimes when you understand why things are happening, that's why I think a lot of you are going to be seeking out spiritual help this month. It's basically saying, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Or in your case, understanding yourself, understanding your situation, understand why things are happening, understand what you need to do to fix situations. All right, and another card, you guys, spread your wings. Don't hold back. Whatever you want to go after this month, you go after it. Whether, like I said, it's learning about spirituality, relationships, career, whatever you want to follow this month, like the Fool, take steps in that direction to follow your dreams, because anything is attainable. And the final card is prosperity. But I also mean, this also can mean, I feel like it's also, like I said, you will be getting opportunities for a job, but I feel like you're also getting prosperity, but on an emotional level. Emotional prosperity, because I feel like, yeah, I'm getting very strongly, it's not, could be financial prosperity for some, but I'm getting like emotional prosperity. In other words, you're going to get a chance to, on an emotional level, you're going to be very prosperous, like the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, you're really going to be feeling good this month. This is going to be a really good month for relationships this month. Like I said, sometimes it could be money prosperity coming in, but I think on this month, you're going to be on spiritual prosperity, where your spirituality is going to be raised. You're going to find out a lot of stuff about your stuff this month. Whole self-discovery, life review, and always follow what you're feeling, and you'll be able to take those first steps to go follow your dreams this month. It's a really good month for you guys. So, you Capricorns, I want you to follow your dreams this month, and whatever you can achieve, set your mind to it. The energy is with you now. Now just run with it. Capricorns, that is your general September reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. You guys have a great September.